Welcome back to another episode of Updates from Mr. Maesano. Okay, first order of business, we have to give a shout out to a couple of folks in our Monroe-Woodbury Middle School community. First shout out goes to Mr. Hughes, who's using his own 3D printer to manufacture face shields to keep our healthcare workers safe as they battle the pandemic on the front lines. Great job, Mr. Hughes. Thank you so much. Our second shout out goes out to Mason Diltz, who spent days of his own time putting together snack bags for our healthcare workers who are working long hours out there on the front lines fighting the pandemic for all of us. Thank you so much, Mason, for your work and supporting our healthcare workers. We could not be more proud of you. Okay, now for some updates. All right, Crusaders, first update. Remote learning guidelines were released today by the district. You received a phone call and an email from Mrs. Rodriguez, the superintendent, explaining that, as well as making everybody aware that there is a new online virtual learning center available through our website where you can access all kinds of great resources. There are a few distinctions that need to be made between the district plan and the middle school plan as far as how it is directly applied to the middle school setting. There are some adjustments that had to be made. So we are both sending out an email with those specific details as well as outlining them in this video. Let's get to those differences. As included in the district's remote learning guidelines, there is a new schedule provided for all students. Now, the middle school schedule is organized by subject areas, and it also indicates that by 8 a.m. on that day, for example, let's say math is on Monday, by 8 a.m. on Monday, you will see all the assignments that you need for the next 2 days posted in your Math Google Classroom. And that way, it also adds some organization and structure to your work week so you can figure out what do I need to work on at what times to help prioritize your workload throughout the week. Also included in the middle school schedule is an office hour schedule, which will provide students with an hour every other day or so for core area teachers to work with students to get immediate feedback on questions that they have, issues that come up with different assignments or activities, so that there is that quick response time. Now, teachers will still be responsive to emails and Google Classroom posts and all of that on a daily basis. However, this hour slot that has been scheduled is for those live sessions and working on a live document together and getting that immediate feedback so that students know they're on the right track with the different assignments that they are receiving through Google Classroom. Another very important point to discuss, grades. So you're getting a lot of work assigned to you over Google Classroom, and now that you know the more structured time period and can anticipate when it's going to be released, you know how to better prioritize and organize your work schedule. Make sure that you're staying on top of deadlines and putting your best work forward and submitting your absolute best work so that you can make sure that your fourth quarter marking period average is the best average it could possibly be. One last important announcement, there was a survey sent out last week to all students regarding online and device access at home. During this time of virtual learning, it's obviously very important information for us to have. So if you haven't already done so, please take a few moments and make sure you submit that survey by following the email link. That's all the news for today. You guys are great. We miss you. Okay, Crusaders, the first update, our remote. What was that even doing up there?